The windows in this house are very clean. I wiped them down on Saturday at noon. I stood there with the cloth against the glass and watched myself, not recognizing who. The garden needed work along the wall, the kind of work I've been meaning to do. I wrote it on the list beside the phone and put the list exactly where lists go. And the glass was clean and the list was long, and the man inside it looked a little wrong. The glass house, everything is visible in here. The glass house, nowhere left to disappear. I can see the garden from the kitchen, I can see the road outside the gate. The glass house shows me everything except my face. My neighbor called across the fence on Tuesday. He said I looked well, asked how things had been. I said the usual words in the usual order and drove back in and locked it all again. There's a version of this life that fits quite neatly. The meals come out the same, the bills get paid, but somewhere in the middle of a Thursday, a man can get misplaced. And the glass was clean and the list was long, and the man inside it looked a little wrong. The glass house, everything is visible in here. The glass house, nowhere left to disappear. I can see the garden from the kitchen, I can see the road outside the gate. The glass house shows me everything except my face. Shows you back yourself, but the man in the dark glass is living somewhere else. The glass house, everything is visible in here. The glass house, and I've been here all year. I can see the garden from the kitchen, I can see where the road goes. The glass house, I know every room. I just don't know who lives here anymore. junctions with a red felt pen. I drove the first road out at 7:30, and by 11 I was lost again. The signs were right, but the distance wasn't. The road kept going past where roads should end, and somewhere past the second roundabout I stopped consulting what I'd written down. And the map said left, and the road said straight, and I said nothing, because maps don't negotiate. Paper navigation, the lines all look the same. Paper navigation, every road leads back to where I came. You can mark the margins, you can name the past. Paper navigation, you're still standing in the grass. My father kept his maps in plastic folders. He'd note the year he drove each road in pencil. He had a system for the ones that changed, and ones that matched exactly what he'd written. I cleared them out the spring after he went. Kept one, the one with Cardiff circled twice. I still don't know what he was doing there, or why he marked it and then crossed it out. And the map said left, and the road said straight, and I said nothing, because maps don't negotiate. Paper navigation, the lines all look the same. Paper navigation, every road leads back to where I came. You can mark the margins, you can name the past. Paper navigation, you're still standing in the There's a road that isn't on any map I own. It goes to where the map stops being useful. I found it once by accident in October, and I have never found it since. Paper navigation, the lines all look the same. Paper navigation, I've been marking roads that lead nowhere I can name. You can fold it carefully, you can keep it flat. Paper navigation, you can't map your way back. November came without announcing it. itself. The rain arrived on the 14th and stayed. The garden turned the color of a bruise, and nothing dried for 37 days. I started wearing the same coat every morning, not because it was the warmest, it was not, but because the ritual of choosing had become a thing I'd rather not. And the rain keeps coming down on the same gray ground where I've been standing since before I knew I'd stop moving. The wet season, when everything is saturated. The wet season, when the ground won't hold another drop. Every road I drove had standing water on it. The wet season, and I don't know when it stops. My sister rang in the middle of the 3rd week. She said the forecast showed a break by Thursday. I checked the sky on Thursday, still the same, and thanked her for the information anyway. There's a kind of patience that runs out of reason, not angry, just used up and set aside. Like the newspaper I meant to read on Sunday, still on the table, 20 Sundays wide. And the rain keeps coming down on the same gray ground where I've been standing since before I knew I'd stop moving. The wet season, when everything is saturated. The wet season, when the ground won't hold another drop. Every road I drove had standing water on it. The wet season, and I don't know when it stops. The rain stopped on a Wednesday, without warning and without ceremony. Just stopped, and the light that came through was the wrong color, and I stood there not knowing what to do with an afternoon. The wet season left everything a different color. The wet season left the garden full of mud, and somewhere in the 37th day I changed into something, but I couldn't tell you what. There's a road along the coast that tastes of salt. I drove it once a year until I didn't. The last time was the October after Mother. I stopped the car and sat until the dog came. I have a photograph from sometime in the 90s, standing at the wall above the water. I look like someone who knew where he was going. I still have no idea who that was. Some roads take you out, and some roads take you through. The salt road takes you nowhere that you haven't already been. Salt road carries everything it's ever touched. Salt road puts it down and picks up something else. I've been driving it since the year I had a reason. Salt road, now I drive it just to drive. My son asked me once why we go to the coast. I said because the air is good out there. He pressed his nose against the window glass and watched the water till he fell asleep. He's got his own road now somewhere north of Sheffield. Calls on Sundays when the children are in bed. I don't ask what roads he drives when he's alone. Some things you keep between yourself and salt. Some roads take you out, and some roads take you through. The salt road takes you nowhere that you haven't already been. Salt road carries everything it's ever touched. Salt road puts it down and picks up something else. I've been driving it since the year I had a reason. Salt road, now I drive it just to drive. To everything eventually. The hinges on the gate, the car, the coat, the corners of the windows, and the part of you that used to know what you were driving toward. You give it. Salt road asked you back used to pick up signals from the coast on a transistor radio in the shed. Long wave late at night, voices in another language, reading numbers out to no one in particular. I never found out what the numbers meant. I wrote them down for 3 weeks in November. They stopped mid-sequence on a Friday evening and left me with a notebook full of questions. And the frequency carries further in the cold, and the frequency carries things you can't be told. The long frequency travels past the edge of sleep. The long frequency carries what the short waves cannot keep. You tune it in the dark, you hold it steady. The long frequency is always there when you are ready. My father said he heard the war on long wave, crouched under a blanket in the kitchen. The static was the sound that meant the world was larger than the town he'd been born in. I hear it now, the static differently. Not frightening, not a warning, more like weather. A frequency the body learns to carry. The older that you get, the longer the reach. And the frequency carries further in the cold, and the frequency carries things you can't be told. The long frequency travels past the edge of sleep. The long frequency carries what the short waves cannot keep. You tune it in the dark, you hold it steady. The long frequency is always there when you are ready. There is a signal at the edge of everything that comes from somewhere past the last clear station. And if you hold the dial still long enough, you stop trying to decode it and just listen.